Hi, guys, and welcome to another episode of Trend Talk. It's your girl, Cece. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, join the conversation. So let's get into on the timeline. You could be sitting there vouching for a person, not knowing they are stomping all over your name. This world is wicked. I really don't care about somebody stomping on my name or dragging my name through the mud. I mean, in my younger days, when I cared more about what people thought about me, I probably did care a whole lot more. But nowadays, I just really don't care. As I got older, I just understood that that's how some people is. Some people would rather talk behind your back and make you out to be the villain in a story just so they could have something to talk about, just so they could make their lives seem more exciting to other people. And I'm not with none of that. Like, if you're not grown enough to come to me and express yourself, tell me what you feel like I did to you, and we could talk it out and work it out. Because me as a person, if I do something to somebody, like one of my friends or something, like my intentions aren't bad necessarily. Like, say, like, you know how girls is, like, you have a friend, you have you're involved in different friend groups, and you have your best friend, but you're also friends with these other people. I used to vent to my best friend all the time about stuff that bothered me about other friends. And like, some people would consider that messy or yada yada yada, but I didn't feel like it was messy because I'm allowed to vent to my best friend, and I always told the person to their face the same thing I told my friend. So I was just telling my friend the rundown. Like something like that, I wouldn't consider that being messy. You are allowed to vent to whoever you want to vent about. It's not like I'm venting to people who got a problem with you or yada, yada, yada. So, like, in a situation like that, I wouldn't feel like someone is stumping on my name. Like, you just have to have understanding of people. Like, that situation isn't a stomp on your name situation. But if a person just hasn't told you what's going on and they're going around telling everybody but you, I had a situation like that. Like, me and this girl, we was really, really cool for a long time. And I felt the energy between us like getting weird. So I was asking her about, I'm like, is everything good? Is everything okay? She's, everything is fine. What are you talking about? Yada, yada, yada. I noticed her sneak this in me on Facebook. But at first I didn't think it was about me or whatever. But when she started acting weird to me, I'm like, is she talking about me? And so I'm asking her, I'm like, is everything cool? Like, what's going on? Like, is you talking about me? She's like, no, I'm not talking about you. It's just a general status, yada, yada, yada. But then come to find out, she's telling everybody around her, like, I didn't did this to her. I didn't woo, 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 woo. All on some he say, she say stuff. And I'm like, that's not what I said. But okay. And to this day, she still hasn't told me that she has a problem with me. She's told everyone else. And I'm just like, you know what? I ain't got to be involved in this shit. I stopped fucking with her because I'm like, that's stupid. That's childish. Like, I'm not a confrontational person. I will defend myself, but I'm an easy person to talk to. You could come to me and tell me how you feel if you feel like I wronged you. I'ma listen. I'ma tell my side of the story. Hopefully we could work it out because I don't feel no way. You the one who clearly feel a way. So it could be worked out. People just not grown. People don't know how to stand in their own stuff. And people like to play victim because in every situation it's two sides of the story, like, don't forget about what you did too. You know what I'm saying? To make this other person just the biggest villain. Oh, they did this, they did this, they said this. But what's the context? What did you do? Some people do just start stuff for no reason. It is a lot of messy people out here. But if you're supposed to be friends with somebody to the point where you're vouching for them and you really care about this person, then a conversation should be had, or just cut them off. Like, if you don't give a fuck, like, don't give a fuck. That's where I'm at in my life right now. Like, I don't give a fuck. Say what you want to say, do what you want to do. I'm going to continue living my life and doing what I want to do because that's really the only option. I'm not going to sit around depressed and worried about what people are saying about me when I have goals to reach. I have things to do in my life for me and my family. So, tell me what you guys feel about this. The world is wicked, but there's also very much good in the world. I have friends that I've had for over 15 plus years at this point, and I love them and they love me. So I feel like if you have a problem making and keeping friends, then maybe you are the problem. Okay, like let's get into our meat and potatoes for the day. Tory Lanez new mugshot just got released, and baby, that lace is lifting. The lace is lifting. He looks so sad. He looks so depressed. And I don't have no dog in this fight between Tori and Megan. I really don't care that much. But I feel like, sure, Tori got convicted. He on his way to jail. And he in there just looking like a sad, pitiful puppy. But he wasn't looking like that when he was out. Like these two people can't be the same person. Ugh. It's karma, Tori. It's karma. He was out here acting a motherfucking fool. Niggas get a little money, don't know how to act. And look at you. They ended up in jail over a drunk night and some coochie. Why do guys do that? Y'all be ready to risk it all, forget about everything you got going on just for some coochie. Lord, I know he thinking back on it like, man, I should never fuck with that bitch. And shouldn't. Because you was dealing with her friend in the first place that was trifling. Now, Karma done spun the block on you, then beat you down, and now you need some lace glue. Next topic. Now, Kenny has been put back on house arrest for 120 days for his antics with Offset and his friends. So, I'm like Kenny. Kenny is so embarrassing. Usually he stays out the way. I feel like he really felt like he was defending Nicki, but you just went about it the whole wrong way. You know, in your situation, you knowing you on probation, you shouldn't have been making no threat videos. It's just like when I see you, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something. But to be in a video making threats and you supposed to be a gangster, like that's clown activity. Like that's not what gangsters do. You are embarrassing my good sis. I know she still love you and she gonna look past it. But boy, you need to grow up. You got a whole baby at home. You're 45 years old. That should be your priority. Like if Nicki got smoke with Offset and Cardi B, when they see each other, they security could duke it out. You know, unless no one is threatening or putting their hands on your wife, you don't have to be involved in that. Like, you don't need to give up your life with Nicki because let me tell you, I never would. I'll be sitting over there quiet, playing with my baby, unless Nikki want me to do something, and then maybe I mean he's a jail bird, so I'm sure if Nikki told him to get on go, he will get on go. But if she ain't tell you to do all that, then you shouldn't be doing it. I bet you Nikki came home like, "Where's this nigga at?" and seen you on the internet. Posted up on the block with your friends threatening Offset, she probably cussed his ass out. I won't put it past her. But next topic. Now, Remy and Papoose. Clearly, they're going through a separation. They're saying that Remy is cheating on him, but I don't think she's cheating on him. I think they've been separated for a long time. According to this article right here, Remy Ma divorce with Papoose is one of hip hop's most beloved couples, has announced their separation after 11 years of marriage. The news broke on August 21st, 2019, when Remy Ma filed for a divorce. So, Remy Ma filed for a divorce in 2019. So, clearly they are separated, but she's been running around town with this battle rapper, what's his name? Easy the Block Captain, something like that. He's a clown. Apparently, Papoose put hands on him, beat him up, knocked him out in New York, and Remy still flying him around town. He was in a battle rap versus Geechee Gotti. I like Geechee Gotti. Do y'all listen to battle rap? I love battle rap, female battle rap and male battle rap. But he was in a battle with Geechee Gotti. This is the nigga right here in the orange hat. And this is the guy he was battling, Geechee Gotti. And also the guy who she's dating is signed to her. So she's dating the help. And this is what Geechee had to say during the battle. He basically exposed the whole situation. Okay, y'all. So basically, during the battle rap, Geechee Gotti was asking, "Where's Papoose?" We didn't have 6 events. Papoose was at all of them except for this one. He said he felt like Remy brought them here so the guy could be comfortable because they was in Easy's hometown, and so Papoose didn't come. So Geechee was saying that Remy was foul, and that basically, if you're gonna cheat, you should cheat with a nigga that could fight because Papoose knocked his ass out. And he just exposed the whole situation and told her like, "Hey, gonna cheat on Papoose? Y'all supposed to be the image of black love, especially with that low budget nigga." Like, I feel like Remy is going through a midlife crisis. She spent all that time in jail, and she's trying to get some time back. She's out here dressing like she's a teenager. I don't know if y'all saw her on TikTok, but she was on there showing her whole coochie crevices and all this stuff. It's giving very much attention seeking. You know, she didn't get out. She got that surgery. She didn't get hot. She feel like she wants something new. This guy is 24 years old, and he probably laying it like Papoose ain't laying it. You know, Papoose ain't got up in age. He probably got to pop a little Viagra before he could get that little thing up. You know what I'm saying? And Remy like, shoot, I don't want to deal with this. Like, I miss so much of my life. I need to get out here in these streets. But girl, it ain't worth it. How you gonna leave a man who you built a life with, built all these businesses with, for a guy who works for you, and then the guy is going around gossiping and running his mouth about y'all dealing with each other like he a thirsty little teenage girl. Like, Remy, do better with yourself. She was looking so uncomfortable in the battle, like her face was just on stupid. And after the battle, she was like, "Oh, I was very comfortable." When they asked her about her comfortability, girl, you didn't look comfortable. If that's comfortable, I hate to see you uncomfortable because, mm-mm. I hope they work it out. I like Remy and Papoose together, but at the end of the day, it's her life, her marriage. She could do what she want to do. If she don't want to be with that nigga no more, she don't have to be with him. Papoose, you could do better. You don't have to deal with no 45-year-old woman having a midlife crisis trying to relive her youth. You could go out there and get you a classy, upscale woman who's gonna be with you and not cheat on you. But I'm not gonna put it all on Remy. We don't even know Papoose like that. Who knows? Maybe he was cheating first. I find it hard to believe that he held her down for 6 years, didn't get no outside coochie. Not many men could do it, especially he's not the one in jail. He's the one that's free. He probably did get some outside coochie. We don't know, but whatever. I hope they work it out. Now, Chrisean, she gets on my motherfucking nerves. Like, Yesterday she got on live and was talking about how she's gonna change Chrisean Jr.'s name to Jonathan Jr. Jonathan is Blueface's real name. So she's talking about they're on good terms now. So she wants to change the baby's name. And I just feel like it's your baby, do what you want to do, but it's giving you using the baby as a pawn when y'all on bad terms. You named him Chrisean Jr. Now that y'all cool again, you want to change his name to Jonathan Jr. What's going to happen the next time y'all fall out? You going to change his name to Chrisean Jr. again? I don't know. My theory is she never named him Chrisean Jr. She probably wrote Jonathan Jr. on that birth certificate, but then just told the world his name was Chrisean Jr. And now that her and Blueface are back cool, the cat's out the bag. I don't know. But she also went on live to show her new place. It was nice. And um talk about how her and Blueface are not together, but they are still friends with benefits. And I just feel like being a side chick to your own baby daddy is diabolical. Like, girl, what are you doing? You know you love this man. You know you want him. And as soon as that coochie heal and y'all get back to fucking, and he's over there with his other baby mama and not giving you the attention you want, you're going to be spazzing out, crying on the internet like you always do. Now, people in the comment sections were telling her that, asking her, like, why does she hold the baby like that? She was on live for like 40 minutes and she was carrying the baby around this house. It's a big house. Granted, you could carry your baby if you want to, but they were just saying, like, where's his stroller? Why don't you put him in a stroller or his car seat? Like, why are you just walking around the house with the baby? I mean, people should mind their business, but that's a valid question. You got the baby in one hand, you got your phone recording in another hand. Anything could happen. You could trip, you walking around outside, anything could happen. So I think people were just concerned for the baby's safety. She basically told everybody to mind their broke ass business. Here you go, huh?
Yeah,
Listen.
I hold my son. She the type of friend that listen to nobody's advice. No, it's just that. What advice are you giving me? The first 9 times out of 10, I got way more money than the advice than any of y'all giving me. I'm just like, I don't know what y'all talking about. I can give advice, but how about y'all give yourself advice to get some money? Where your money at? Where your house at? Over right there. Just suck my dick, y'all.
Okay, like, I feel Chrisean to a certain extent, but I really don't, because at the end of the day, it is her baby. She don't have to take no advice. But Chrisean, you made your career on going on the internet crying about this man. People felt sorry for you. They gave you the sympathy you were looking for. You put these people in your business, so you can't get mad that they're in your business. That's what you built your career off of. But the whole where's your house, get some money thing, like, girl, you just got a house 2 seconds ago. Like, literally, the house is empty, no furniture, no nothing. Like, you haven't even moved into the house all the way yet, and now you throwing your house in people's face who supports you. Like, girl, like, I just feel like it's not gonna end well for her. Like, you don't want to lose the support of your fan base, like being extra cocky. I'm not with humbling anybody. I mean, pop your shit if you're gonna pop your shit. I feel that, but it was unwarranted to be, get some money, do this, do this. Like, girl, you wouldn't even have no money if these people didn't support you. And you wouldn't even have that house if Blueface didn't get back cool with you and give you a place to live. Like, you don't really got it like that. Blueface already exposed you and you already exposed yourself. You was giving this man all your money. He was cash apping you $1,000 to play with, and you sitting here acting like you big boss. Like, girl, stop it. So after that, this morning she was photographed in Walmart, and this is how she was holding Chrisean Jr. I ain't here to talk about nobody kids. I'm just saying though, that baby, This is the person who don't want no advice. So people was in the comments like, why are you recording instead of helping her? First of all, Chrisean is unhinged. I wouldn't approach that bitch and say nothing to her in public. She might swing. You never know. And she said she didn't want nobody broke ass advice. So hopefully she gets it together. Blueface came out and said, I'm just as surprised as y'all. No, you're not, Blueface, because you were saying the whole pregnancy that she wouldn't be a good mom. She's not focused. It's a cloud baby. She don't care about the baby. And people are starting to see that maybe that's true. Everybody, this baby is gonna grow her up. This baby is gonna do this and do that. She was on live this morning talking about she can't wait till her 6 weeks is up because she's gonna get pregnant again. Girl, you can't even handle one baby. Let how you gonna have both babies like this? You gonna have both babies, one on your back, one on the front, the one on the back falling out the carriage too. Like, girl. Anyway, I hope she gets it together for the baby's sake. I'm wondering what's gonna go down on the internet because once Blue gets offended, he's gonna start saying whatever he needs to say on Twitter, and she's gonna come back crying and playing the victim. So now for the bop, the bop of the day, the bop, the bop of the day. So last night I was listening to Kendrick Lamar's cut. Count Me Out. It's not a new song, but I just love it. I love when you count me out. I love when you count me out. Hey, hey. It just get me hyped up because I do love when people count me out. It gives me something to prove to not only other people, but mostly myself. Like, well, you didn't think I could do this? I could definitely do this, period. So that's my bop. Make sure you go check it out. That's Kendrick Lamar, Count Me Out. It's definitely a bop. I'll be having that song on replay. Now, for what you're watching, last night as I was going to bed, I put on this movie on Amazon Prime. It's called Play Dead. It's free if you have Amazon Prime membership. And it was basically about a girl who was trapped in the morgue, and the mortician was a serial killer who was keeping his victims alive so he could harvest their organs and sell them. And she woke up, he thought she was dead. She woke up and her boyfriend was there and she was trying to escape. It's a lot that goes on. It's good. I say give it a watch. I'm not the type to replay movies like that. I'm the type of girl to replay TV shows. So for me, it doesn't have any replay value. I wouldn't watch it again, but I wasn't mad at watching it. It was good. It was interesting. It had a few jump scares, and it was decent. So that's it for our show today. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, join the